का संविधान उद्देशिका। हम भारत के लोग भारत को एक संपूर्ण प्रभुत्व संपन्न समाजवादी पंथ निरपेक्ष लोकतंत्रात्मक गणराज्य बनाने के लिए तथा उसके समस्त नागरिकों को सामाजिक आर्थिक और राजनीतिक न्याय विचार अभिव्यक्ति विश्वास धर्म और उपासना की स्वतंत्रता प्रतिष्ठा और अवसर की समता प्राप्त कराने के लिए तथा उन सब में व्यक्ति की गरिमा और राष्ट्र की एकता और अखंडता सुनिश्चित कराने वाली बंधुता बढ़ाने के लिए दृढ़ संकल्प होकर अपनी इस संविधान सभा में आज तारीख 26 नवंबर 1949 ईस्वी मिति माघ शुक्ला सप्तमी संवत 2006 विक्रमी को एतद्द्वारा इस संविधान को अंगीकृत अधिनियमित और आत्मसमर्पित करते हैं। अधिनियमित और आत्मसमर्पित करते हैं। भारत का संविधान उद्देशिका। हम भारत के लोग भारत को एक संपूर्ण प्रभुत्व संपन्न समाजवादी पंथ निरपेक्ष लोकतंत्रात्मक गणराज्य बनाने के लिए तथा उसके समस्त नागरिकों को सामाजिक आर्थिक और राजनीतिक न्याय विचार अभिव्यक्ति विश्वास धर्म और उपासना की स्वतंत्रता प्रतिष्ठा और अवसर की समता प्राप्त कराने के लिए तथा उन सब में व्यक्ति की गरिमा और राष्ट्र की एकता और अखंडता सुनिश्चित कराने वाली बंधुता बढ़ाने के लिए दृढ़ संकल्प होकर अपनी इस संविधान सभा में आज तारीख 26 नवंबर 1949 ईस्वी मिति शुक्ला सप्तमी संवत 2006 विक्रमी को एतद्द्वारा इस संविधान को अंगीकृत अधिनियमित और आत्मसमर्पित करते हैं। अधिनियमित और एक्सप्लेन सैलेंट फीचर ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया। Constitution of India salient feature. The following are the salient feature of the Constitution of India. Number 1, longest written constitution. Number 2, particularly rigid and particularly flexible. Number 3, universal adult franchise. Number 4, parliamentary system of government. Number 5, a federal politic with a unitary bias. A federal polity of the unitary, a federal politic with a unitary bias. और नंबर 6, फंडामेंटल राइट। नंबर 6 हो गया फंडामेंटल राइट। नंबर 7, डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी। नंबर 7 क्या होगा? डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी। नंबर 8, फंडामेंटल ड्यूटी। नंबर 8 क्या होगा? फंडामेंटल ड्यूटी होगा नंबर 8। नंबर 8 क्या होगा? फंडामेंटल ड्यूटी। नंबर 9, सेक्युलर स्टेट। नंबर 9 सेक्युलर स्टेट। नंबर 10, इंडिपेंडेंट जुडिशरी। नंबर 11, सिंगल सिटीजनशिप। नंबर 12, इमरजेंसी प्रोविजन। नंबर 12 क्या होगा? इमरजेंसी। ये है साइलेंट फीचर ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में। पॉइंट नंबर 5, ए फेडरल पॉलिटिक विद ए यूनिटरी बाइस। In accordance with the federal setup, there has been a division of power between the center and the state. Full stop. There are 3 lists: the union list, state list, and concurrent list. And the residuary power have been given to the center. Residuary residuary power have been given to the center. The residuary power have been given to the center. Legislation on the subject mentioned in the central list is The responsibility of the center, whereas legislation for the subject mentioned in the state list is the responsibility of state. Responsibility of state, full stop. Both the center and the state can enact on the subject, enact on the subject, enact on the subject mentioned in the concrete list. But when the law pass, when the law pass हो गया, when the law pass by the center, when the law pass by the, when the law pass by the center and the state are at variation with each other, at variation with each other, central law will act, central law will act precedence, central law will act precedence over the state law, and later later will be repu repu represent, and represent to that extent, represent that, represent to that extent, full stop. India also has a supreme court, India also has a supreme court which is the guardian of the our constitution and decide all dispute which might rise between the center and the states, full stop. The residuary power to make law on subject that are not mentioned in any of the list, any of the list like the cyber law, rest completely with the center, rest completely with the center, rest completely with the center, full stop. But there are also certain precular feature, precular feature of our federal system, precular feature of our federal system which have made the critics, critics to say that India is over centralized, over centralized over the, over centralized over that India is QC federal, that India is QC federal, the India is QC federal, India is QC federal, 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 full stop. But there are, but there are also certain peculiar, peculiar feature of our federal system which have made the critics, is critics to say that India is over centered, over that India is QC federal, India is QC, QUASC, QC federal, full stop. Few have even said that India is unitary in spirit, India is unitary in spirit, SPRIT, separate but federal, federal in structure, but federal in structure, full stop. Unlike other federation, the union has a right to change the boundary of the state, right to change the boundary of the state, divide him or completely end up their existence in the existing territorial form, territorial form, full stop. The head of the state, that means the head of the state, that means the governor are governor are appointed by the president, governor are appointed by the president and are this agent in the, agent in the state, agent in the state, full stop. They are responsible to him for their act of the omission and commission, omission and commission, full stop. The governor can governor can reserve, governor can preserve any bill passed in the state, the governor can preserve any bill passed in the state, the governor can preserve any bill passed in the state legislative for the assent of the union, assent of the union that may delay it or had led, or led, led to a complete, led to a complete veto by the president, led to a complete veto, complete veto by the president, led to a complete veto by the president. Article 33 और 34, Article 33, Article 33, Article 33, Article 33 and 34 authorize the Parliament to protect person in service of the service of the union or state with respect to any action taken by him during maternal 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 law maternal law to maintain or restore maintain martial law martial law martial martial law to maintain or restore order that further strengthen the union control over state union control आर्टिकल 33 यानी कि 33 और 34 आर्टिकल 33 और 34 अथॉराइज द पार्लियामेंट टू प्रोटेक्ट पर्सन इन सर्विस ऑफ द यूनियन और स्टेट विद रिस्पेक्ट टू एनी एक्शन टेकन बाय हिम ड्यूरिंग मार्शल लॉ MARTIAL martial law to maintain or restore order that further strengthening the union control over state union control over state हो गया union control over state आर्टिकल 33 एंड 34 अथॉराइज द पार्लियामेंट टू प्रोटेक्ट पर्सन इन सर्विस ऑफ द यूनियन और स्टेट विद रिस्पेक्ट टू एनी एक्शन टेकन बाय हिम ड्यूरिंग martial martial law to maintain or restore order that further strengthening the union control over state the center can at any time declare emergency in the state and with that declaration can take over the administration of that state in its control full stop. Moreover, the country financial setup and structure is such that of the state are financial dependent on the center हो गया डिपेंडेंट ऑन द सेंटर 6 हो गया फंडामेंटल राइट द सेंटर कैन एट एनी टाइम डिक्लेयर इमरजेंसी इन द state and with that declaration can take over the administration of that state in its control full stop. Moreover, the country financial setup and structure is such that the state are financial dependent on the center 6 fundamental right 6 क्या हो गया fundamental right a state is known by the right it maintain remark प्रोफेसर H.J. लेस्की LAS की लेस्की प्रोफेसर H.J. लेस्की फुल स्टॉप द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया affirm the basic principle that every individual is entitled to join certain basic right and part number third of the constitution deal with folks right which are known as fundamental right full stop. Originally there were 7 category of right हो गया 7 there were 7 categories of right but now they are 6 in number they are 1 right to equality number 2 right to freedom number 3 right against exploitation exploitation number 4 right to freedom of religion number 4 हो गया right to freedom of religion number 5 culture and educational right and 6 right to constitutional remedy remedies constitutional remedy. Originally there were 7 category of the right but now they are 6 in the number they are number 1 right to equality number 2 right to freedom number 3 right against exploitation exploitation number 4 right to freedom of religion number 5 cultural and educational right and number 6 right to constitutional remedy. नंबर 6 क्या गया, राइट टू कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल रिमेडी, REMEDIES, रिमेडीज, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल